Alrighty. Hello again. This is Trice Majestus. And we're back in Elite Dangerous Odyssey, back to long distance exploration and heading out to the carrier. I was thinking about doing paying attention to the Platinum run, but even though the prices have come up somewhat since last night, the volumes are still too low. So it's just not enough volume at a price that I can sell, so I'm going to have to wait on that. So let's get in game and get things rolling. And also one stream note, I'm not going to be able to stream on Monday. Work has proceeded to get in the way. Hello, 69 Triesmo. Welcome back. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
$389 jumps to go. Getting there. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Hello, Khan Mirza. Welcome back, guys. Hey, Anthony. Welcome back. Haven't seen you in a while. How are things going?
Frameshift drive charging.
I know all about working a lot. Unfortunately, I'm working a lot and I'm salaried, so I don't necessarily get much credit for it. Ooh, hey, we're changing sectors. Cool. I certainly don't get any extra money for it. Hello, Jean-Marc. Welcome back. And now that I've got a bit of a quorum here, I will repeat what I said at the beginning of the stream. Monday there's going to be no stream because, unfortunately, I'm going to have to be working at stream time. Yeah, it was kind of cool while that lasted. It was bound not to last because, you know, everybody had different priorities and different things they like doing, so. Plus, I wasn't quick enough at getting rid of the discordant element from the crew.
System scan complete.
System map. Okay, I don't think there's going to be anything terraformable around here, but I'll take a quick run through checking for that. All right, definitely not that. There's 2 bios there, and that's it. Okay. Like Lynn and Cam are still flying together, but they're both into Thargoid hunting, and I'm really not. If our interests ever align again, maybe. And if Lynn ever forgives me. But I think if we do, I probably don't want to be the one hosting it so much. I tend to be far too forgiving of people. And to effectively run that sort of group, you really need to be a bit more draconian than I can be. Alrighty. Let's go get some fonticula and then see if we can find bacteria somewhere near. Oh, excuse me.
Orbital flight engaged.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed. Power plant capacity exceeded.
Well, let me sit down on them. Okay, fine. I'll move over here. If you won't let me squash the life forms, I'll just have to park nearby. Yeah, I'm not having a great time parking, though. Alright, well, let's grab this little nubby here, just to see how far we need to be between samples. And the distance is, oh my god, it's 500 meters. Okay, I should have grabbed the other side. Hello, Deckard. Welcome back. Why can't I see it? Oh, I'm heading the wrong direction. Even so, I should see it from here. Oh, there. Alright, how far are we from the ship? 200 meters. Well, glad to hear that. So as you can tell, the market has, for platinum, has not sufficiently recovered for me to do my platinum selling run. The prices have come up, but the volume isn't there to for me to be able to get that price. So So we'll do this again tonight and check it again tomorrow. And if we can't do it tomorrow, we'll check it in on Sunday. Hello, Shane. Welcome back. And if we can't find it tomorrow or Sunday, we'll be on to Tuesday because I'm going to have to work Monday night, which means I will not be able to stream. And that's a bummer. Oh, there's some over here. Maybe we'll get lucky and it'll be far enough away from both samples. So far, we're looking good. Hey, it worked. Cool. All right, let's see if we can find the bacteria. It's not really good terrain for it, but in fact, it's particularly lousy terrain for it, to tell you the truth. I wonder, is there no bacteria present, or is it just so well camouflaged against this ground that I can't see it? Well, let's go pick another place. Track landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Silly me. Alright, let's pick somewhere that's not quite that dark, shall we? Or do I not have a choice? There's none in the lighter zones. Oh, well, that's annoying. Well, hello, Samuel Knight. Welcome to the channel. Glad to have you along. My voice is cracking tonight. I am hanging in there. I am not looking forward to Monday because instead of my normal 9-ish to 5-ish, I'm going to be working 3 p.m. to 1 a.m.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
So obviously on Monday there isn't going to be a stream. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Which is a bummer.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, it's unfortunately unavoidable. But that doesn't make it any easier a pill to swallow. All right, there's one there. We won't be able to park there, so let's go over here. there's one. I wonder why he made you sell everything to start again. That's kind of silly. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Frameshift drive charging.
There's no point in this game at which you ever actually need to restart again unless you're doing something as a tutorial for people. Well, I mean, to tell you the truth, you can, in less than 12 hours of gameplay, you can get to the point where you can afford a carrier. If you really, if you know what you're doing and know how to work at it. Road to Riches is your friend. I don't know, I've done it 3 times, Anthony. It's not that hard anymore. You get yourself a sidey, your starter sidey. Get enough cash together in the starter zone to upgrade your FSD, and so you can have a reasonable jump range, and then just do Road to Riches. What I would do is look up how to do Road to Riches at the beginning of the game. There's plenty of YouTube videos on how to do it. In fact, I might even have the start over on this channel or on my previous one. And yeah,
Frameshift drive charging.
oh, they've got a Exo Mastery one now. I haven't looked in a while. Cool.
4, 3, 2,
Engineers can definitely be a time investment. But there's only a couple you really need early on,
fuel scooping.
and you can just do them as they come up. Hello, Malcolm. Welcome to the channel. Glad to have you along.
Fuel scooping complete.
And in some ways, it's just gameplay. So, but having somebody tell you to start over, I mean, that's just a buzzkill right there. 'cause I don't think that person did you any favors. I'm already past that, and I'm on my way further out. Yeah, and if you enjoy combat, you're right. It is a ways back from start over to getting to the point where you can realistically compete in combat.
System scan complete.
System map. Anything else that might be no terraformables. Okay. Now we look for bios. Come on, select it. I got one there. Okay. That's geos. I got 5. Alright, got a total of 5 in this system. You can have systems with just 1 star. Or 1 black hole. Doesn't even need to have a planet. I'm not sure I understand your question. If it comes up with just a star on the scanner, that's it. There's nothing or nothing else. You do your initial system scan, that'll tell you what's in the system. And that's the whole point of that module is, you know, it scans the system and identifies the bodies in the system. Then you can refine its analysis like I did going into the FSS. And then, you know, find interesting stuff, you can come and do this. Do the planetary scan.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Bacteria and fonticula.
Orbital flight engaged.
Back in the original days of the game, you know, honking the horn, as it's sometimes called, didn't used to identify everybody in the system, but it does now. The scanner that you fire off used to have a range limit. That made things a lot harder. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
Ooh, there's a bit of wind.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
Push up alarm. Okay, what you need to do to get your name on systems is to go to a system that nobody else has been to. Like this one I'm in. And be the one to explore it. 500 meters. Get back in the ship. If there's a station, it's not a new system. So you won't be able to get your name on anything. But if you want your name on stuff, you have to go out to undiscovered systems. System map. So if you go to the system map, you'll notice if I click on this, it doesn't list anybody here at the bottom. Nobody's listed. And the reason nobody's listed is I'm the first one who's ever been here. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Which isn't too surprising because here's where I'm at. Here's the center of the galaxy. That's actually my destination. But way back there is where people are. You know, if I go Jameson Memorial, It's way back here. I'm far, sort of, yeah. But this is where my fleet carrier is. So I'm actually heading out to my fleet carrier, and it's 386 more jumps to get there. Well, at least
Power plant capacity exceeded.
but that's because my fleet carrier is part of the Deep Space Support Array and Star Networks. Deep Space Support Array supports galactic exploration, somewhere you can get your ship repaired and sell your um, exploration data, where the DSSA is a carrier support network with a bunch of carriers out there that sell tritium to any passing carrier. So my carrier is sitting out there, open to anybody who wants to come by and repair their ship. And any carrier that needs fuel and is out in that area can stop by my carrier and buy tritium. Well, I volunteered for that. I basically had really no use for a carrier myself, so I just decided to make myself available as a resource for others. Ah, there it is. And now, since I have a second carrier, or a second character who has a carrier, all my ships for doing things back in the bubble are on that other carrier. I have a mining ship out with my my own carrier, so that I can mine tritium if I'm out there, or when I'm out there, since I do go out there from time to time. And right now, my second carrier, I keep saying second carrier. Each character can only have one carrier, so I have two characters. Each one happens to have a carrier. But that character's carrier is I'm not sure what that means, but that's okay. But my second character is buying and selling tritium. So he has his carrier parked at Omicron Capricorn EB, buys it there, and whenever possible sells it, sells whatever he ends up buying. Ah, okay. Well, thank you for the subscription. I wonder why it didn't pop up. Usually it pops up when somebody subscribes. Guess the notifications are messed up tonight. All right, one more planet to go. System map. There it is. I don't have anything like that. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Usually YouTube's pretty good about popping a notification.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Nah, usually those even show up. But not this time. Maybe it is because it's private, I don't know. At least for a while it was saying on private accounts, you have a new subscriber. It wouldn't tell me who they are, but it would at least tell me I have a new subscriber. But, yeah. So I don't know what's going on tonight. It just didn't notify. That's okay. Ooh, do we have an icy ring? Yes, I think we do. Well, welcome aboard. Glad to have you. I has an icy ring, so let's go scan the icy ring. Do we have any tritium hotspots?
The
Well, we got several hotspots. Nice. Oops. It's not what I wanted to have happen. But not tritium. Okay. System map. Is that the right one? Yeah, 3 bios, 2 geos. Yes, they will. In fact, my name is on a lot of systems out here. But good luck finding them because it's still less than 1% of 1% of the systems. You know, I have thousands of systems with my name on them, but it's such a drop in the bucket that you're probably never going to run across them. Yeah, one of the many reasons I do like coming out here and, you know, exploring. Leaving your mark on the map.
Surface scanned by 50%.
All right, fumaroles, geysers, bacteria, fonticula, and oh, fumarola. Okay. Well, let's find the bacteria and fonticula and then go find the fumarolas. Just because the fumarola tends to be in more interesting terrain.
Orbital flight engaged.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
Those look like fumarola. Am I going to find fumarola right here instead of what I'm looking for? Oh, that's just a rock. Okay. There's the one I'm looking for.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
Hello, Kenny. Welcome back. Prefonticula. Let's find some bacteria. At any DSSA carrier. And there's like 30 of them spread around the galaxy, so they're not too hard to get to.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
That's the whole point of the DSSA. Deep Space Support Array. We're out there for explorers. Most of the DSSA carriers both have the planetary and biological, or the ability to buy both planetary and biological samples. Not all of them, but most. There's only like 3 or 4 that don't. I was one of the last to schedule the upgrade to put on the Odyssey services. Not the last, there's been a few since, but given how far my carrier is out there, I had to basically wait until I had a week vacation, because it took me actually it was a little more than a week vacation. It took me 6 days to jump it back to Colonia, or to the area around Colonia. Switch up the services, and then another 6 days to jump it back out there. There's another one. Well, when you just flat out don't know because you haven't played the game, the questions aren't dumb. They're just due to relative inexperience. I mean, I've been playing this game since the first week that it launched, which is before Odyssey, before Horizons, back with the base game. So I've seen a lot, done a lot. That's one of the reasons I know, with a little bit of research, whether on, basically on YouTube, you can find out how to get a fast start and have, yourself get past the newbie woes in a very short period of time. But it just takes, bit of research on YouTube, and you can find things that will point you to where you can get more information on other sites. And yeah. I forget how many hours I've got in this game. It's pretty ridiculous. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Fractional drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
That's new. Didn't used to be able to do that. You used to have to fly your carrier to an admin system. But I'm glad of that information. It's good to know if I ever have to do it again. All right, where are we gonna... There's a nice big area here.
Orbital flight engaged.
That's a good thing. I mean, it used to be they only expected the top 1% of players to have a carrier. And then, with Road to Riches and, people publishing, just how to get there quickly and the demand for carriers because everybody wants one, they've kind of had to step up their game. Plus, when they took the company back private again, they focused a whole lot more on improving gameplay for people, fixing bugs, rather than they took like they pushed the timeline for the new features off like a year and a half just to stabilize the game and make it so that it's not crashing all the time. And boy, it's been a lot of fun since they fixed a whole bunch of that. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
There was actually a time where the quality of the game had dropped to the point where I was wondering if I wanted to still keep playing. But they fixed it all up and, got rid of all the crashes, all the really annoying defects. And they've been really good about when they do introduce new defects because, well, it's software and that happens. Responding to the community and getting them fixed as soon as possible. So this is a really enjoyable game to play because it's got so few defects, relative anyway. Hello, Geyser. I see you. Now, are you a fumarole or fumarola? Fumarola, okay. You also a fumarola? I think so. Yeah. And since, the demand for carriers went absolutely viral, they have chosen to put a lot of support into it. So isn't this one neat? Little flower nibbles. Nice. Okay, that's a fumarola. Oh, what's my distance on fumarolas? 100 meters. Oh, okay. Not far at all. Which means the only thing I'll have to find is actual fumaroles. Means that guy over there should be my last fumarola. We'll have to see if we can find a fumarole. These are one of the neater plant types out there. Really like those. All right. Fumarola. Oh, that might be a fumarole.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
Nope, that's a fumarola. No, that's a fumarola. I want a plain old fumarole. Where do I find one? Gotta be somewhere in this area because I got vents in this area. Or geysers. Not vents. Those are both fumarola. There's a geyser. Is this a fumarole or fumarola? Fumarola. How about this one? Probably a fumarola. Too much dark around it. Yeah, that's a fumarola. These fumarola are everywhere. Hope I run into an actual fumarole soon. Nope. Now, is this a geyser or a fumarole? Hopefully this is a fumarole. Yep, there's the fumarole. Okay. Alrighty. So we will set down here. Okay, we've gotten as far as we can get tonight. I'm going to reiterate what I said at the beginning of the stream. Unfortunately, on Monday night, I have to work through the stream time, so we will not be having a stream on Monday, which is unfortunate. Monday is going to be an absolute beast of a day. But, you know, that's what happens when you got a job. So, yeah, we're going to call it a night. I will be tracking the prices of platinum to see if I can do a Angelo Darkwing run. So yeah, I can show you what it's like to have accumulated somewhere around 8,000 tons of platinum and try and sell it off. Gets to be a bit interesting. And since you folks said you wanted to see that, I will be providing that as soon as the prices come to a reasonable point. Actually, the prices are reasonable, but the volume that I can sell at those prices is still too low. So I will be monitoring that situation, and when I can, I will do a Darkwing stream. But that is for a future day, hopefully tomorrow or Sunday. Yeah, well, I don't have a choice, you know. I got a job. It's not like YouTube pays the bills. So anyway, like to thank everyone who came along for the ride this evening. It was great having all of you along. In the stream chat, we have 69 Treesmo, Con Mercer, Anthony, Jean-Marc, Deckard, Kane, Shane Stevenson, Samuel Knight, and I think there was one more, and Malcolm Hepburn. For those of you who, oh, Kenny, can't forget Kenny. For those of you who are returning viewers, it's great to have you guys back as always. Samuel Knight and where is Mr. Hepburn? Malcolm Hepburn, thank you guys for coming along. Hope you come back. I'm glad to have you guys along. In any case, that's all we have time for tonight. We will pick things up again tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's all for now. This is Trice Majestus signing out.